No! I'm never popular. Who do you think I am? A jock? What? Are you good now? Oh, are they only hearing me? Yeah, no, you're not going through.
Okay, that should work then, because that's showing the bar.
Yeah, you're good now.
Sorry for that. Yeah, then you were just talking to yourself about how unpopular / popular you are.
No!
Popular. A popular kid. Chasing ghosts.
Ooh!
I thought that was chapter 8.
Ha! Ha! Funny.
Hmm?
I said you're funny.
It is. The future year. 20 skip skip. I guess one of the nasty side effects of no longer going with the flow is no longer being numb to the reality of your situation. Hello! Hi, Ro. But I shouldn't feel upset about this. I've been genuinely enjoying my time at the Funplex. It's been a bundle of laughs, and not the so sad I'm laughing variety either. I have no right to be angry or upset at losing an opportunity at a safer, more stable future. Right?
Everything is fine.
We don't want a honest truth? We don't want a harsh truth?
Do you want a harsh truth?
Mostly just to see what happens.
Go for it.
I mean, we're not going for her this time, so I think it's okay to have some more supportive and some less supportive.
How you doing, Ro?
Nope. Can't help it. I'm angry or upset. I'm angry and upset. All my life I've watched my parents suffer, given the short end of the stick in life, a curse passed down from them to me in turn. Now it seems like I had a chance to escape that curse and Juniper took it away. Don't get me wrong, I love this arcade. And I did decide I was done with settling and compromising, going with the flow. But even so, what a missed opportunity. Would it really be settling to not have to eat pizza bagels for lunch every day?
Thanks for the follow, Platypus.
Oh, hello.
Or Pixel, or whichever one you prefer. And I'm doing okay. I have ice cream in front of me. I have Ben & Jerry's Peanut Butter Cup ice cream.
Yum.
Yeah, delicious. And I have alcohol that I'll be pouring soon, so...
I have alcohol I already poured into my coffee.
Well... yeah, yum! It's not Red Robin yum, but ooh, yum. Juniper, what the...
Fuck!
I could have had a stable job and you told them I wouldn't be even slightly interested?
I put... well... Who are you asking? What kind of alcohol?
I was gonna say we both answer. Mine is I'm trying to finish up a huge bottle of Captain Morgan spiced rum that's been here for months. It's almost done! Both, yeah. That's what I figured.
Yeah. I have Irish whiskey in my coffee for Irish coffee, except not completely proper Irish coffee, but like close enough for now. I was looking out for your interests, like I always do. Spunk, you'd have hated working at my office. It's a miserable, boring, frustrating, annoying, lousy little pile of soul-grinding nonsense. Chug, 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 chug.
No, that's not the best idea.
Why not?
Why would it be a good idea to start chugging it?
'Cause it'd
You
be
want
fun.
me. Neither of us should get drunk during this stream.
Why not? We've even had a drinking game on this stream before. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yes, we've had a drinking game for a few streams. That was...
Just for like
Fun.
the one route, right?
Yeah, it was just for the one route, but that route took a little bit.
Well, yeah.
Unless you want to start bringing drinking games back.
Is there a problem with this?
No. Might need to be for some games. So it might need to happen for some things.
I mean, sure, the pay is good, and you get solid health insurance and paid vacation time, and they have a sweet coffee shop right in the lobby. And these really great chairs that support your lower back, like $1,000 chairs from Sweden crafted by master chairsmiths.
Gee, sounds awful so far.
I'm sorry. I should have told you. I shouldn't have held that back. But I still wouldn't have pushed you to take the job. It's totally horrible at my office, Spunk. You'd have been miserable there. Like me. I just wanted to do the right thing by you. I mean, still this one.
Yeah, I don't want to lose their friendship. But still.
We're not gonna yell at her that hard.
Okay, I get it. You've tried to help me out ever since we first met. This is just more of that. I'm still a little freaked out by missing the opportunity, but I can accept your apology. I'm hurt, but that's just the here and now. We'll be okay in the end, okay?
Okay. I'm so sorry, Spunk. At least, it all worked out, right? You're happy here? You said so. You're happy here, right?
Yeah, sure.
Right. Okay. I gotta get back to the office. I'll see you later tonight, back home. And if you're still mad later on, I'll understand. Wonderful. Well, it's not like we haven't had fights before. I doubt this will break up our roomy alliance. We both just need time to cool off and think. Or maybe I am in the right and Juniper's wrong. Maybe I was a fool to believe in this arcade dream. What? Game over?
Game over. Now.
Right, I'm doing enough second guessing of my life for one day. There's no sense doing something brash. Just go with the flow for now. Calm down. Juniper and I will be fine. I'll be fine. I hope.
I heard go with the flow and I want to be like, go with the flow, Ro.
But I thought Spunk said they're done going with the flow. What
Just
I
go
need
with
right
the
now is a
current.
distraction. And frozen pizza bagels are most certainly not it. My pocket money is really slim, but I think I need to step out for some fresh air and treat myself to a better lunch than that. Ro approves the flow. Flow has been approved. Thank you, Ro.
We need more flow.
And hey, maybe some company too. Nice and distracting talking to someone about anything other than this. Let's see, who's available?
Ashley.
Great. No, I shouldn't do all that. I should, since we are doing her route, we should actually talk to her.
Oh, hi.
Ashley! Heart eyes, heart eyes.
She's a popular
Spunk.
favorite.
What's up? Kitchen on fire again? Not yet. And to avoid that happening again, I suggest having lunch somewhere else. Did we do Ashley or Naomi last time? I guess Ashley.
We did Ashley. You really forgot? I skipped through all this stuff just now. Of course it was Ashley. It wouldn't have let me skip all of that if we didn't do her before.
I was eating ice cream. Therefore was distracted. Because ice cream delicious.
Well?
Yummy. Sorry, I took a bite. Give me a
Well,
second.
Ashley.
You know, I was just about to suggest that. Both not burning down the kitchen and going out for a bite. Sounds great!
Ashley is a well of infectious joy, and I could really use some of that right now. Especially after this morning.
Oh, hey! I know where we could go! You haven't been to the whole story yet, have you? No, not yet. I've been existing off all these pizza bagels. I do love me some pizza bagels, especially the sausage ones. Wonder how they make all those tiny little sausages fit on those bite-sized morsels. Like, is it on a conveyor belt with lots of sharp blades?
Well, most definitely.
Chopping down at insane speeds?
Less definitely.
You wouldn't want to be caught under that. No way.
Still definitely.
Focus, Ashley. Whole story? Food? Oh yeah! It's an adorable little bookstore that also sells coffee and donuts. Get it? Whole story? Dot dot dot. Not a fan of puns, I take it. Nevertheless, I got a hankering for some mini donuts. Let's go!
I object to this characterization that Crunk is not a fan of puns. Despite coming to this little strip mall for 2 weeks, I hadn't actually visited our neighbors. Mostly I did whatever needed doing. Took orders from Gavin, lent a hand to Ashley and Naomi, things like that. Whatever the job happened to call for. No more, no less. I couldn't say I'd been a part of any community outside the immediate circle of my coworkers, whereas the others visited Whole Story frequently. Ashley leads the way into a shop that smells strangely of dusty old books and sugary sweetness. I don't think I'd ever been in a little independent bookstore. Or a bookstore at all, for that matter. It's 20XX! Who buys books in brick and mortar stores anymore?
Okay.
And this is how Amazon takes over the world.
I was gonna say, who buys books? I'm offended, Spunk. In brick and mortar stores. Okay, I'm not as offended.
I
haven't been to
mean,
a brick and mortar store in a long time.
you bought a book from a brick and mortar store when you visited me.
You do realize that was 2 years ago.
Okay.
That's still a good long time.
I suppose. I don't know. When's the last time I got a book from a bookstore?
See, my problem is,
long
I would
ago.
probably go to bookstores if, one, there wasn't a pandemic going on.
I love my local indie bookstore. Yeah! Support
And
your
two,
indie bookstores.
If I had a car, then I could get to places. Once I have that, and there's not a pandemic, I would totally go to local
I think some places are doing curbside pickup for their bookstores.
That makes sense.
At least then you can still support, right?
Yeah. But I would still, like, need to get there for the curbside part.
Yes. The car side of that equation is not eliminated, but the curbside pickup helps with the pandemic part. But despite the subdued atmosphere compared to the arcade, there are customers present and accounted for, sipping coffee, reading old tomes, and yes, munching donuts. Wait, why are the tomes old? It's a bookstore.
Because all tomes are inherently old.
Some local bookstores deliver. Yeah!
That's awesome!
Yeah, I think, there's been some sites recently as well to help, like, aggregate local bookstores so that you can more easily find, like, your local bookstore to buy from them. So that people aren't as reliant on, like, Amazon. Especially because it kind of sucks for, like, bookstores that sell through Amazon, but then they have to, like, go through Amazon, which is their direct competitor.
Yes.
But that's where people know to, like, find the books, and then they'll just be one of the sellers listed on the page. Yeah, it's a thing. Ashley secures a tiny table for us before directing me to the bar. Hang on. What the heck is up with this menu? It's organized by the Dewey Decimal System?
I'll have the Judy Bloom. It's a bunch of mini donuts and hey, I cheat, okay?
I mumble out a thanks, trying not to make a big deal of it. Cash is tight and boutique cafe pastries wouldn't help my situation much. A pair of middle-aged guys wait to take my order.
Hey, I'd like, surprise!
I think we did that last time, but, like, quirky is what we're going for, right?
Yeah. I'll have the Shell Silver Steam.
One chocolate with sprinkles and juice coming up. The second fellow puts together my order and also drops a small book of extremely silly poetry on the tray with it.
Huh. A literary lunch.
With alliteration, apparently.
Say, you work at the Funplex, don't you?
Right, we've seen you walk past our doors every morning and evening.
Like clockwork, tick, tock. Right, sorry. I should have introduced myself. Floor attendant Spunk Cranklebottom at your service. Gosh. That name. I'm your inside person for tokens and tickets. It's not a date.
Well, isn't that something?
Just friends then. Friendly friends on a play date?
Ooh, what if?
Maybe the real date was the friends we made along the way.
I'd say the real friends were the friends we made along the way.
So, the first one was Crunk Spanklebottom. Now we are Spunk Cranklebottom.
Yep. That's it. That's the whole story.
That the whole story?
Yes. I did that on purpose. Yes.
Good.
Well, Crunk Spanklebottom came from Two Flower.
Yes.
Who joined sometimes,
Yeah.
and was tired of watching us just sit here debating on what to name our character.
Oh, that took like 20 minutes to get, but it was bad.
So, this time we are not Crunk, we are Spunk. Cranklebottom. Yup. I think it was because I made Spunk look like Sharky, and no one would really call Sharky, like, seriously spunky. But maybe cranky. So, Spunk Cranklebottom. Yup.
I am forever cranky.
You're not that cranky.
What if the way was also the real friends who were the real friends we made along the way?
Okay, now you're just being silly.
And how?
Anyway, next order, please. The pair waves the next customer in as I return to Ashley's table with our orders on a nicely decorated wooden tray.
Oh, wow!
These mini donuts are just so cute.
Ashley holds up a tiny donut in her hands like a chipmunk holding an acorn. She looks down at the tiny pastry and her eyes sparkle before she takes a bite. Closing her eyes, the corners of her mouth curl into a wide smile.
But it's also just funny, I love your naming decisions. No, our naming decisions are usually like...
Santa Seaweed.
Santa Seaweed, Snecky Seaweed, Crow-Cacaw, Cora.
Cora the sheep.
Cora the sheep, yes. Like, those are our naming decisions. The terrible.
Cora's not that out there.
No,
Santa
it's not.
Seaweed and Crow-Cacaw are really emblematic of this channel.
Santa Seaweed is great.
If anything, our icons should just be you as Santa Seaweed and me as Crow-Cacaw. Woo! Oops, wrong game.
Yeah, this is completely wrong game. There is no Oko-san here.
Woo! Wing attack!
It's super effective. Spunk, it's so yummy. I could eat these all day.
I wish I could have Ashley's enthusiasm about eating food.
Cacao with K's instead of C's.
Oh, I'll type it in. Yes. I realize now, like, oh, that doesn't... It's hard to guess how that would be spelled for how we did it. Because we were trying to nominally pass as having, like, a name. But also, if it was Hatoful Boyfriend, and we wanted to be silly, because Hatoful Boyfriend is silly.
We wanted to be silly. You mean what we do on this channel?
That is the entire point, yes.
We are Spunk Crankle Bottom.
That is the entire point of this channel, yes. The same old pizza bagels day after day is dulling out my palate. Ashley's face changes from pure delight to concern.
Hey, Spunk, is everything okay? You aren't your normal self today. You seem a little off. It's been an interesting morning. Kinda hard to wrap my head around everything. Hey, I know how those days go. Even I feel lost and confused sometimes. There are days when it's especially rough. A little bit of sunshine on a cloudy day. Really? The living embodiment of good tidings and cheer. Who are you and what have you done with Ashley? Come on now. But seriously, you're always so happy and confident, Ashley. Blindingly so, in fact.
How are we doing on her? Oh yeah, we're
Ashley. We're with Ashley.
We're with her.
We're with Ashley, yes. That is a true statement. Between the cosplay passion and keeping the kiddies happy, I've never seen you lose your smile. I know. It seems totally unlike me, but honestly, deep down, I'm scared. I feel like I don't really know who I am. Every time I look at myself in the mirror, I don't know this person who... I don't know this...
Read it slowly.
My brain just stopped working for a second.
Good job.
How do read? How do read work? I don't know. This person is who is staring back at me.
Ashley, now casted as Mulan. This is a scene where I knew picking Ashley was right. Yeah, this
that-
one gives
that-
her a lot more depth than the first impression.
Oh yeah, no. This is a good scene.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see the other people's.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in my heart of hearts, I know I am Ashley Wolf. But that's all. What makes up Ashley Wolf? Who am I? Who am I really? That's what I'm searching for. When will my reflection show?
That took an unusually serious tone compared to Ashley's usual chipper attitude. Yeah, the first impression is solid for, like, making her entertaining and, like, appealing. But this one's where it, like, hooks in.
Oh yeah.
And I can't say I entirely get what she means about not knowing who she is. Well, no. I kind of get it, considering I don't know what I want from life. What you want and who you are often linked ideas, right? But Ashley looks so forlorn, I can't just sit by and say nothing. I won't let this silence drown her out.
Spoopy abandoned house!
I'm like... I think we chose number 2 last time, and
Yeah, we
technically
did.
either is fine, but we should do this one, I guess.
We did do. Is that why you cosplay? Because that makes the sense to be like, oh, is that why you cosplay?
I'll do what Ashley always does that cheers me up. Create a wild adventure to go on.
I bet you can find everything you're looking for in a creepy old abandoned house. I'll even help you look. We might want to invest in some hard hats and flashlights, though. Oh, and handheld cameras, so when they find our footage, they can make $1 million off the motion picture rights.
Major motion picture rates. Not minor.
Don't forget a spirit board to call upon the ghosts of the past. It's gonna get real spooky. No way. I'm out at the first sign of ghosts. I'll deal with spiders and darkness, but don't do ghosts. See, I would rather deal with ghosts than spiders.
I
I
know.
don't believe in ghosts.
Ashley continues laughing. I think I cheered her up.
Oh, Spunk, you're so sweet. But really, I think I'm doing okay searching for it through cosplay. When I reflect on my life, I really do love cosplay, and I love the rush it brings. I get to be whoever I want, whatever I want. I could be a starship captain or an elf. A giant pink flamingo mascot even. I don't have to worry about Ashley. I can focus on being someone else. I feel awkward in my own skin. When I'm in costume, I feel like I'm at my fullest potential. I've reached my final form.
Which one?
Yes! I have all the final forms.
Yes.
I feel comfortable. I feel slightly bad for making jokes, but it's Ashley, so I don't think she would mind.
I don't think she would.
But I think cosplay has really helped me understand some things about myself that I couldn't see before I started doing this. I just want to be able to love the person I am when I find them.
I'm like, ah yes, Ashley is now Scarlett Johansson cast as Mulan.
Knowing you, I think you'll do just fine. If you can smile for the kitties through a pink flamingo mask, you can smile for yourself. I hope so. I really do.
Ashley looks off longingly for a second before snapping back to attention.
Oh my! I just took your ear off. Right off. Beep beep. Lunchtime is over, Spunk. Right on time. Hey, thanks for listening, Spunk. I mean it. And, you know, if you ever want to talk about your problems, I'm here. I mean, I'm here at the Funplex, yeah? But, like, I'm here for you, too.
Ooh. Non-binary heart?
Non-binary heart!
Non-binary heart.
That's what friends are for. And I totally know I might be overstepping my bounds here, but I feel like lately, you're just going through the motions at the Funplex. Huh? No. They're great. They're just great. You punch in and punch out right on time, sure. But from what I've seen, Spunk, you have so much potential. The flame burns deep inside. You just gotta dig down and bring out that light, you know? You'll do great things. I just know it. And I've totally delayed you long enough. You should get back to Gavin before he notices we're gone.
Time for the afternoon shift.
Gee. Brrr. Me? Seriously? Did we learn nothing from the Great Kitchen Fire incident of 20XX that Spunk exudes an aura of perpetual bad luck? That cruddy old microwave exploding had nothing to do with your pizza rolls. Pizza bagels... Whatever.
Bagel bites, not pizza rolls.
Yes. There's a difference.
Bagel bites, trademark. Not Tostino's pizza rolls, trademark.
They didn't trademark the pizza rolls.
Didn't
Don't think so. Well, no, in the game they didn't trademark it, I mean.
Well, because they called them pizza bagels.
Ah. Well, no, didn't Gavin just call them pizza rolls?
Yeah, but as a general thing.
Whatever.
Oh, here we go. Tostino's trademark, pizza rolls trademark.
Exactly. Hey, hang on. I gotta say this too, right? As a fellow floor attendant? I feel like such a third wheel at those auctions anyway. Let Spunk be the third wheel and let me handle the floor. I'll be the finest third wheel you've ever met. Trust me. We're literally third wheeling. I want to do more than I've been doing. Different things. New things. Show some initiative, like... Suppose it wouldn't change much to bring Spunk instead. But no costume time today, Ashley. I need non-plush fingers on duty in case the ticket jams. Pinky can stay in storage for the afternoon. I'm just happy to be helping folks out, one way or another. I'm gonna find ya. I'm gonna getcha.
You really seem to be missing Twitch Sings, don't you?
No! Let me make the jokes, don't make me sing. Don't make me kill people's ears.
You don't kill people's ears.
I need to go get the van. Wait out front, please.
Whee! Let's see.
My, oh my.
Unless you don't make rent on your apartment. Or your stomach's growling. Iris and Juniper have pushed me to stop settling for less out of life, to stand up for myself and my happiness. And boy howdy, am I starting to regret that trade-off. I mean, it's been good times at the Funplex, but... No, not the time for introspection. Work to do. New default topic diversion. The weather!
Hold on.
No.
So, sorry. I'm talking to one of my friends, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, "Man, I gotta get you to play Overwatch. You'll be a murder Rhine main or a Reaper. I bet money on it." And I'm like, "Yeah, I kind of just run in and gun instead of stealth." They're like, "I can see it. I can see you just going murder hobo on things." I was unaware Reagan-era amusement machines were antiques on par with the Turin Shroud.
Ha ha ha! You have fire, indeed, but rest assured, many a holy grail may lurk in the arcade below. You may even find your own relic of a holy nature by use end. Ooh, foreshadowing. Alas, I have not a moment to enjoy your fine company, Spunk Cranklebottom.
You were slipping.
I was about to say crunk, and then I started saying crank, and then I went, oh fuck, all of these are wrong.
Oh, Cranklebottom.
Wasn't it also that Flower suggested that this time we be Spank Crunklebottom?
Yes, we were.
I didn't want to go quite as far as Spank. So we're Spunk. But you know, perhaps later. But for now, it is time. Clapping twice for attention, Hamza rallies the small crowd in the room to begin the skip button. What are Naomi's traits? Do we know? We know kindly.
Kindly, I don't know what. Is it? I don't know. Kindly in something.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out basically, is she kindly and quirky or like kindly no, I think Gavin was kindly steady.
Yeah. Yes. Gavin was kindly steady. Yeah, I don't know. Who are we gonna go with?
I mean, if we're trying to get the traits for Ashley, like that's what I want to know. Is Naomi like kindly quirky? Or should we be going with Gavin so that we get the steady part at least? Too bad Flower's not here to just tell us this time.
We might just have to pick one. I
mean, the safer option.
Safer option is just Gavin again.
Yeah. I mean, we can also skip that way.
Yep. Go for it.
I already get my fill of arcade games on a daily basis. No need to go stare and wonder at dusty boxes.
Do I have to read?
Yeah, we're about to hit new stuff since we're no longer doing purely platonic. It looks like we have new things.
Consider a true unfettered friendship, the kind with no conflicts of interest and no strings attached. It's difficult when you're in the same business together. If I'm friends with another arcade owner, I'm liable to make bad business decisions that help out my friend and vice versa. I wouldn't want to burden them with that. Either I hurt my business and my fellow employees, which would be disastrous, or they hurt theirs to better support me and mine. It's messy. Better to be friendly than friends, for all involved. Okay. What about workplace romances? Within a work unit, not with a rival.
It had to be asked eventually, didn't it?
Well, that's a little different. Within a group, we're trying to strengthen each other and the group as a whole. So there's less of a conflict of interest. We all pull in the same direction.
That's a take on it. Not really the typical take on it. Not at all the typical take on it.
It can still be messy, however. It's important to avoid conflict of interest. Reasonable adults with strong awareness can sort through that mess, I would hope. That's a take.
He would hope.
You would hope. Hope. You know, to go along with cloud and, lightning and snow and vanilla. Right, okay. Good to know for, reasons. Now, let's size up our rivals for the option ahead. I do recognize a few.
Well,
have you two always had trouble cooperating like this? You two have worked at the arcade for a few years now, right? Seems a long time for you to be at odds with each other. I also hope nobody thinks I'm butchering some of these voices. Especially, Ashley. Since I am bad at doing voices? Women's voices.
okay, but if I'm Percy, you can deal with being Ashley.
Maybe I can help. Can't you find some common ground? Today would be a fine opportunity to try.
Like, especially because Percy has a British accent.
Oh, you're fine with your British accent.
I am not fine with his British accent.
Why are you not fine with his British accent?
Because I can't do much more than, like, the snooty BBC accent.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's not fine for Percy. He doesn't look like that type.
We have common ground. The arcade itself. But I am aware that I can be cold or distant. that my desire to protect Naomi's dream sometimes leads me to think I need to protect that dream from itself. Believe me, if we had the resources, I'd be happy to buy Naomi all the aging cathode ray tubes and joysticks she desires.
But we don't, so we're gonna skip. Oh wait, what did we get to?
Apologies.
Better she hate me for what must be done, and hate me for letting it all fall apart. Can't say I want to be hated, but needs be when the devil drives.
Devil, vroom vroom!
Whee!
Until I can have filet mignon for lunch every day instead of pizza bagels. Until my traditionally horrible family luck turns around. My anxiety spike again, thinking about how thin a razor Gavin must walk each day. And we're all walking it right alongside him, aren't we? If Naomi getting one less classic game keeps my rent paid, well, I can understand where he comes from, I guess. It's really funny seeing this IRS say beep beep. Beep beep, Mr. Cooper. Facial analysis complete. Profile number 108551 identified. Mr. Franco Sterling, buyer for Nostalgia Commodities Incorporated.
No, that's not right. Skip.
Hey, Degas Palace on spy, yo.
No. Hamza, sir, can I have a word in private? I'm secretly the royal heir.
Let's see. He's on a fishing expedition for dirt, and the steady is just kind of stuck here.
Whee!
Steady's still stuck there.
You glitched it!
I did.
Between you and me, I'm the child of a prince, ruler of an ancient and exotic kingdom. I'm in hiding from an international conspiracy of assassins. I was blessed with a birthmark in the shape of Q-Bert's trademark, marking me as the chosen gamer of gamers.
A fine attempt. Besides, I'm the true son of royalty around here, of a long-forgotten prince, no less.
I could believe that.
Good. It assists Hamza's mighty reputation when people believe in the image he projects. I admit to obfuscating my origins somewhat, but there are some facts I allow to circulate. Hamza began as a mere urban explorer and hunter of rare objects for a wealthy buyer in Dubai.
Last time was kitties.
Yes. But if we want to go after, it's still there.
You broke it.
I borked it.
Bork!
Good thing Flower's not here to see how I fucked up their game.
Okay, so what you're saying is I need to take a screenshot right now and be like, Arcade Spirits, what happened?
Oops,
We borked it.
We borked it.
Bork! Bork goes to dynamite. Well, we're going for more study. I think last time was like, it's kindly, and I think...
You know what? There's an easy solution to this. Quick save. We can just skip to the choice and then go back if it's not.
Why did you need the quick save? You can just scroll back.
Yeah, but quick save's faster to quick load.
There.
Oh.
Oh, I'll go with that.
Unless you want to see what happens with Gavin's. I mean, we're
We'll
going
see
pretty
Gavin's
fast
eventually.
today. Huh?
We'll see Gavin's eventually.
Eventually, you say.
One day.
I am actually a bit curious about Gavin's, but, well, if this is steady, it's sort of either way,
Yeah.
then, because we also chose this option before, I think. Let's
Yes.
get some new content in here.
I thought the new content was dating Ashleigh.
Yeah, but like the new content in this entire part of the chapter, because she's not here. Cry to Flower, not to me.
Why can't I cry to you?
Because I can't do anything about it.
Auctioneering sounds fun. Do I get to wave our bidding battle around? Tom's auctions are usually a shout-out-loud affair rather than discreetly signaling. But I admire your enthusiasm.
I settle in next to Gavin on one of the rickety old folding chairs. Not quite as posh as the banquet spread above, but hey, it's business time, not indulgence time.
Naomi sent me a list of games she wants to bid on. We argued a bit, as usual, and I managed to bring her down to 3 must-haves, and the rest would be nices. Needless to say, if the would-be nices start bidding up, I won't be bothering. Do we have the storage space for the would-be nices?
Perhaps.
Well, technically, yes. What about the cash? Like I said, only if they don't get driven through the roof. Then maybe keep an open mind, right? Don't forget to see the forest through for.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a drink. Alcohol. Don't forget to see the forest for the trees while looking at the bigger picture or something. Right. As Francine says, I know, but there are certain hard realities in play.
It has begun.
And like, he already read my line for me.
Did he?
Yeah, he just said it. I half expect mid-90s techno to start blasting as his slideshow begins, but nope, just pretty photos of old games.
Behold.
Look at these beautiful games! They could be yours! All yours! But before we dive in, I'd like a moment of recognition for Donna Michaels, whose spirit inhabits these halls. We who are about to rescue her games do so out of respect for her and her passions. May her soul be at peace with her beloved arcade in good hands. Wait a second. It just occurred to me. If we're here with Gavin, are we even gonna come across Polybius?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, because we came across Polybius because we were coming back from helping Naomi.
Magic!
Magic! Hi, Magic!
Oh my gosh, it's been so long, Magic!
I know! Welcome back!
Yeah.
It's been a while. How are you?
Crocodile?
Are you calling
Well, that's-
Magic a crocodile? Because I do believe it says right there, fox. I don't think that they're a fox crocodile. I think it's just fox.
That's not. Don't know what's going on, but I love it already. Good! You should.
I'm
love it.
glad.
It's a great game.
Oh.
Ooh, movie!
That's
How'd that
exciting,
go?
I think.
That is exciting. One person I was talking to earlier just moved to New York.
And Heck that's been on is moving to Seattle? Soon?
Yeah, I think it was the Seattle area, but that's not for another, like, few months.
Soonish.
Yeah. Hopefully that went well.
Yeah.
And it's always great to have you back. It's always great to have anybody. Anybody
Yeah.
who might be working, it's great to have you too.
We love having our friends join.
Yeah! Wait, we have friends?
Are you saying that they're not our friends? Because I hope that they're our friends. I don't know. Do they really like us?
All of our viewers.
Yes.
I love that they can put up with our crappy voices.
I am absolutely a friend. Yay! Thanks, Magic.
And our crappy jokes and still be like, yes, quality content.
Bad content. That's the quality that they're looking for. Isn't that the definition of the internet?
No, there's some good content on the internet. I'm not talking
Okay,
about
but when
bad
people
videos.
call things quality content, I feel like at this point it's mostly talking about shit. Ridiculous shit. Low quality, but entertaining.
So us.
Yeah,
Ridiculous,
low quality kind of shit, but kind of entertaining apparently.
So we are quality content. Thank you for agreeing.
I thought he didn't believe in that tall tale? Or is he just being theatrical because that is the way of Hamza? No, wait,
That
but
is the-
when... So what I was saying was, like, when we came back from Polybia, or from helping Naomi, we get lost among the arcade machines and come across Polybius that way.
I feel like...
I assume we'd have to still do Polybius somehow, but I don't know how.
It's probably going to be... Gavin's probably going to send us to find Naomi and we're going to run across it and still lose our pants.
Spoilers!
Sorry! We lost our pants! Oh no!
Now then, shall we commence the auction, friends?
Out of context, that sounds weird.
I settle in and wait for Gavin to take an interest in the games on bid. Our next item up for bid. Oh, hey, I recognize this. It's a Joust trademark, just like the one I moved out to the floor 2 weeks ago, before it got splattered with cupcakes and moved back immediately after. Gavin frowns at his tablet, confused.
Why is this on Naomi's must-have list? We already own one of these.
The bidding opens at a pittance, a mere $50.
Well,
Gavin shakes his head, ready to let this slide by.
the one that we have is, not the best right now after Cupcake Wars happened.
So this.
Yeah. That machine breaks down a lot, right? Well, having the spare in storage would mean not needing to buy more parts for it.
Impressive.
Oh, wait!
Yes, dude.
The steady went away now.
Oh! What do we do?
Maybe when we did another study?
Maybe. Astute. I have a good reason to bid on it. I agree.
I didn't realize
Saving
until
money.
his face popped up, but that's my guess, is that another study popped up and, like, that might have refreshed it.
That would make sense. I love how we managed to break games.
On air.
On air, breaking games. It's the one thing we're good at on this stream.
We're good at being giant-ass dorks, I think.
Okay, look, I haven't played Kingdom Hearts on stream yet. I can't say that I have.
Are you saying that you want to start doing that for our community days?
If you would let me, I would figure out a way to do it.
It comes down to, like, figuring a way to get your capture stuff working, right? And that's mostly it.
Well,
I don't
no,
care what
because-
you play on community days.
Well, no, because I would have to build an entire new computer to use any capture card that's out right now. Because all capture cards are USB 3.0, and my desktop does not have a USB 3.0.
Which is why I'm saying, if you... getting the rigs set up for it is on you. But if you have that, I have no, like, objections to it. It's just a matter of whether you get it set up.
Well, that's when I use less than ideal methods.
Wait, what about, Can't
What
you
about,
connect to PS4 through PC? Like,
Right! That's how I streamed 0.2 Fragmentary Passage.
Yeah.
To you.
I mean, I don't think it was the best quality, but like,
It was quality.
we'll do
some
another
sort.
test maybe.
Yeah.
That's a discussion for off stream maybe.
Ooh, that would be fun.
That's maybe a discussion for off stream. Let's continue on this first. I don't want to bore people with the nuts and bolts and guts of our operations.
Okay, I'll grab the knife and stab myself. Get the guts out.
No stabbing yourself.
Well, I don't have any nuts and bolts on me, so I gotta get the guts.
Maybe you should buy some peanuts.
I actually don't really like peanuts.
Oh, hi, Joe! Welcome back to you too! Hello!
So many people!
Wow, so many people dropping in today. I'm so excited.
So many people and so happy to see
Hello,
us.
friends.
Hello! It's time for some Ashley.
Although Ashley is not in this scene whatsoever.
That means we need to go quicker through the scene.
Hmm?
I said that means we need to go quicker through the scene.
Yeah, like how we skipped through that entire beginning part of when you first arrive at the manor. Correct, we did do that.
How are you doing, Joe? Been a little bit since we've seen you. Anyway. No, it's okay.
It's okay, people get busy. Sometimes we get busy.
Exactly.
And no
Sometimes
one's
we get
obligated to come join us, but we're just happy to see you.
Yeah, I had ice cream, so I'm okay right now. I have ice cream and alcohol.
I have
so...
whiskey in my coffee.
So, it's been okay. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Because I think I'm moving desks for the 5th time since I started.
What are you, me at my old job?
Well, I got moved around so much because I kept getting putting in places, and then somebody would come back and be like, oh, well, you guys aren't 6 feet away from each other because this isn't your actual desk, you need to move. And then I finally got put into a place, and then now I'm getting moved again to a permanent spot. So, hopefully, I'll never have to move again. Because it's been 5 months and I moved 5 times. So
Alright, so we'll check again in like 3 weeks and see if you have to move again. I mean, part of it is also because of COVID, right?
Yeah. A vast, like, all of the moves, except for this last one, I had to do because of COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, shit happens when you're dealing with an unprecedented global pandemic.
But the thing is, I'm back at my original seat from before I even started moving because they're like,
That's
no,
hilarious.
this is actually, because they're like, this is actually like a good distance away from like the other people.
That's kind of hilarious.
So like, I could have not moved and would have been fine. But because they didn't measure all of like, they didn't measure properly, like I had to move all the time.
Good job.
Yeah. Sorry. But I'm alright, thanks for asking. Oh, that's good, Joe. We always miss you guys.
Yeah.
There are some streams where we're like, oh, we haven't seen this person in a while. Wonder what
Yes.
they're up to.
I think once Malik went back to watch one of our old things, and we were
Say that
talking. I think once Malik went back to watch one of our old things, and we had been talking about it, and she was like,
Yes.
"Oh, you mentioned me."
Yes, because we're like, yeah, we do miss, like, we know you're busy, but we do miss you guys.
Yeah, we understand that people get busy, or tired, or just don't feel like it.
Yeah, tuning in on like a Sunday at like between what, like dinner time on
Sunday
East Coast?
afternoon / evening. Wednesdays if people are in a time zone that makes it a lot more tiring. Yours.
Yeah. Yes. So it's always
You don't get that
understandable.
excuse as much. Well, no, sometimes we excuse it if you're too tired to actually do the
Like
stream.
on Friday where I was literally like, okay, I think I'm gonna end it, and then I started yawning.
Aw, well, I'm glad you miss us too, Magic.
I just find it funny how we're like, yeah, like we started this, we're like, we're just gonna mess around, like maybe some people watch. Now we're like, we miss our viewers.
Oh, we still have the recording of the finale up, if you
Yeah.
wanted to go back to see it.
Oh man, that finale was so interesting.
That finale was... I took over and railroaded us onto as many steady options as I could because I really didn't want to be kindly. And I think Flower said that was the first time that they actually saw anyone
Yeah.
stream the steady ending because it's
yeah.
not common.
And Quirky was like once.
Yeah, I'm not sorry about that either.
Of course you're not. Yeah, feel free to go back and watch it. It was a good time.
Yeah.
I think
Or
we
just
ranked
watch
it
this
quite a
one, I
bit.
guess. We'll be going through all of the routes now, but
Yeah.
if you want to see the finale of the first one, that is up. It's a bit long, as they always are.
I could definitely see wanting to go back because that was the finale of our first run, so you're seeing our first impression to all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it makes sense wanting to be like, no, I want to go back and rewatch it because, like, how did you guys react to this?
You get
Mostly
to
you-
see me go, fucking called it! To some shit.
Yeah. Oh, you streamed the quirky ending. Ooh,
Ooh.
that's cool.
I think this time we'll be streaming Quirky Ending.
Yes, we will
But
be
that's
doing
a
quirky.
while off since we're just starting Ashley's last time. Although we get to move a lot faster this time now that we can skip through stuff we've seen.
Yeah. Magic's there like, I don't know what this game is. What's happening?
What you need to know is Hamza is great, and our character is named Spunk Cranklebottom this time.
Just happy to be here. Ah, yes, the magical Spunk Cranklebottom.
Yes. As an update for Joe, it is no longer Crunk Spanklebottom, it is now Spunk Cranklebottom.
It is very confusing at times.
It's such a habit now.
Yeah.
God damn it, Crunk. I mean Spunk.
Well, we can't get Crunk anymore.
Yes,
We
we're
have
doing
next
Ashley Run now. And, who's next? I forget who's next. Was it Teo? It might have been Teo.
Mercy or Teo.
Checking now.
Yes, we are Spunk
Percy.
Cranklebottom.
It's Ashley, Percy, Queen Bee, Teo, Juniper, Naomi, Gavin.
Yeah.
Is our order. Yes, Spunk.
We shall be Spunky instead of Crunk.
Alright.
Do you not like that order? Or do you not like that name? Or both? Or both.
Well, you know, Flower had suggested we name it a
Cranklebottom.
Spank Crunklebottom, but I hesitate at straight up putting our MC's name as Spank.
Gavin, best for last?
That's what I do. I put my favorites last, and then if I'm disappointed by their routes, I just end up disappointed.
No, literally, every time, all of ours, it's like, oh, I know what's gonna be last, your favorite.
Yeah. I have the patience way.
The name is just surprising. That's fair. I mean, we are known...
We could have been Spank, that's all I'm saying. Flower was rooting for Spank.
I guess we're going with, we might go with, the Dream Daddy approach if every time we just change our name to something slightly different.
Well, we did Santa several times.
Yeah.
Santa Seaweed. There's always next time. Maybe next time we'll be Spank.
Maybe next time we'll be Spank for Percy. Oh, Spank in that British accent? That would be hilarious.
Maybe we'll just name him British Crunklebottom. We could name him Jack. We could name ourselves Jack for Union Jack.
We were Santa a few times, but we did try to go with multiple seaweeds. The seaweed family.
Yeah, we did a few. We had a few variations on Seaweed family.
I'm into that. Spank it is next time. Of course, Joe would be into it. Of course.
British Spank. If we remember, I guess that's what we'll do.
Oh, Joe's gonna remind us. Joe will remind us.
Joe and Flower and whoever else.
Everyone. Next gonna be like, remember, Spank.
We'll just have chat going, Spank, Spank, Spank.
Spank, Spank, Spank.
I fully expect this now. Yep. Did you finish reading this line?
Yes, I read that forever ago.
Well, I heard the astute. I didn't hear the rest of it. Percy's your favorite. Yeah, I remember you mentioned that.
Which is why I found it funny when you said Spank it is. I was like, oh yes, Percy, your favorite, and Spank. Iris, give me a quick price. Excuse me. Iris, give me a quick price check on the sum of all key components in a joust trademark machine.
As you wish, Mr. Cooper. Done. Individual components compounded together compiled to $400.
Woof!
Gavin gets to his feet.
300, please.
Such fire.
Oh-ho! At last, Gavin Cooper shows his fire! Will anyone step?
Jeez!
Tee-hee.
Well,
Was this me? I don't even remember. I think
this
we had,
character
like,
didn't
one
appear
line.
before.
Well, her image appeared before. I just don't know if she had any words.
I do not believe she had any words.
I'm like, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how nasally do I make her? She looks a little nasally.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Huh?
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
How does that answer how nasally?
1 out of 10.
Go with your heart's desire.
Yeah, follow.
I think my heart's desire lands somewhere between 5 and 8.
May your heart be your guiding key.
I
Go
think
for it.
Naomi lands at about 3 on the nasally scale.
Go
Her a
for
little
it.
bit nasally. I was really almost tempted to give her like Amanda voice, but that felt wrong considering Amanda was our daughter before.
Yeah, that feels a little wrong. Is that a Triforce and a rupee necklace?
Yes.
Huh. It's a little hard to see on like Discord. I can really only see it clearly on the stream.
Well, yeah.
67%
Unfortunately.
nasal.
Okay.
Accurately nasal it up.
Quite precise.
Quite precise.
$1,000 to complete my Midway trademark collection. Well, crap.
Hamza must consider this.
Curious leap. Gavin, tell me, why do you seek this game?
Naomi's pride and joy is a fully restored Joust trademark, but it breaks down frequently. I want to keep her dream alive by giving her an organ donor.
Oh, you have put Hamza in a strange position, you have. between a collector craving her holy grail and a young girl's dreams.
Did he go a little Yoda there?
Hmm?
Put Homs in a strange position you have?
Well, I mean, if he had only started from put. But no, that's just...
Perfect, Satan. Perfect.
Thanks! I'm glad you approve of my nasally.
See, you have good voices.
Sold.
Sometimes. But Hamza must bow to fiscal forces that keep his fantasies afloat. Sold for $1,000.
Crap. Mwah.
This is why Sharky makes me do all of the really dramatic and exaggerated voices.
Because I'm not a dramatic or exaggerating person.
I've had Hamza, I've had Percy. Quality content.
Quality content.
Seems once he hears a bit he likes, it's all over. No going once, going twice. However, as Hamza is not without a heart, I have a mostly working copy of that game in my personal stocks that I've been meaning to restore. Gavin Cooper, I grant it to you for free.
Ooh.
I love Hamza.
Oh, that's great. Free.
Such is the iron.
This is the will of Hamza. Question it not. It's like, wait, I'm shelling out 1,000, you're giving him a mostly working copy for free? The collector sits, grumbling.
Thank you, Hamza. You are most kind.
I am most capricious, but thank you for the praise all the same. Onward!
I think my most exaggerated character is always the main character.
Probably. This
That
is
or
why I
Ash.
keep pushing you to be MCs. Also, because you usually match the personalities a little bit better.
Oh, I always match the personalities. Because I am apparently just an MC.
No. The Cinders MC was more like me. I mean, if I go through what games we've played, neither for Hotful. Dream Daddy, probably neither. Amnesia, I don't know, that's really neither. Cinders was more like me. A Little Lily Princess is probably neither. Then Avery is more like you.
I
Oz
am very much
Mafia
Avery.
is probably neither, and Arcade Spirits has been more like you, I think.
Yeah.
I think that is the evaluation there. Wait, which one can you see better on? Here or here?
Probably, Twitch Studio.
Okay.
Like, I would probably say do it better on, Twitch Studio.
Yeah, okay. Our next item for auction is this rather unique piece. And egads, that is one ugly football game.
Ah, it's a football game.
It looks like the side art stickers weren't even put on straight. The white paint is totally uneven, the marquee's been broken, the monitor has a boogle as-is note. The joysticks are 4 different clashing colors, and... Do I hear $50? $40? Wait. I nudge Gavin, whispering.
Put a bid on it.
Party?
Why? It's positively grotesque. I recognize the shape and the color, joystick colors. That's not really a football game. It's a TMNT trademark. That's
where that pops up. Oh yes, I read off every single trademark in the credits when we hit the ending, and then we're like, wait, there's a lot of trademark things that we didn't come across. And
Like,
now we're
the
finding some of
Viper.
them. Heroes in a half shell.
Turtle power. Aha. It's a cheaply done conversion. No doubt some fool thought he'd get more profits off a sports game and lazily chop it up. You'd need restoration work, granted, but...
Slowly, he stands up.
I suppose.
I suppose I'd be willing to take it for $40. If we could salvage the monitor.
Good, good! All games deserve a home, even the ugly ducklings.
Turtle power!
Are there any other bids? No? Not a one! Very well!
Sold.
Sold to Gavin Cooper of the Funplex.
Thank you.
After Gavin sits down, I could swear I spotted Hamza wink at me. He also has sand. Oh no!
He has the infinite sand in his eye.
Does he know we just conned him? And is he okay with that?
Yes.
Impressive.
Yeah.
You know, Spawn, you're more knowledgeable about old arcade games than I thought you'd be. Well, my parents took me to arcades all the time. Back when I was a kid, I had a few favorites like TMNT Trademark, Hubert Trademark, and... And those were good times. Better times.
Very well.
Well, I suppose you can relive those good times a little, once Naomi restores that game. During our breaks and after work, please. Yes, sir! I realize my demeanor is one of seriousness, but it's not like I'm anti-fun. I enjoy a pinball game or two, for that matter. He's a pinball wizard, blah 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 blah.
Gavin's theme song.
Pinball wizard, blah 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 blah. I don't remember the words off the top of my head at this moment.
So, we'll do Twitch sings.
No!
You keep singing and bringing up lyrics.
That's because it's so easy to make jokes with songs in this. Doesn't mean I want to be singing.
You just did.
Shush!
Twitch sings, Twitch sings.
Voice of our generation. Look, if I'm the voice of your generation, the generation is dead.
That sounds about right for our generation. Dying, not having enough health insurance, not getting paid enough, largely unemployed after the pandemic
wait.
hit.
Is Magic in the same generation as us?
Oh no. Oh no, Magic. Are you Gen Z? And can I be honorary Gen Z?
That's making me go, wait, are we the same generation as Magic? I don't think so.
We
don't
see,
think-
like, it's always
Well-
tricky because we're closer to the edge of our generation.
Yeah,
And so
yes.
for a while there were like the millennial Gen Z wars going on. And it got kind of intense for a while, I think. Which is mostly Gen Z also like slamming millennials. But a lot of the things that they were criticizing millennials for, I was like, I feel like I'm more on the Gen Z side.
Well, I think I'm reading they generally cut it off at 95.
I think 96-ish.
So with that knowledge, are you millennial or Gen Z?
I mean, there's also a thing of like Gen Z. Yeah, I think they were trying to push a thing of like zillennial for the more in-betweeners, and I think that honestly it's hard to give like a year cutoff because it's a little bit more of like what age I think you got onto the internet. I want to say that's like a large difference.
I got on the internet pretty old.
Well, then I guess you're a millennial. Like, because some of the things that they describe for Gen Z, I feel like overlap a lot with
The
younger millennials who were online sooner.
That makes sense.
Because it's a little bit about like digital literacy, right? And like social media usage and stuff. So if you're a
Whenever-
millennial who has been on social media like, as a thing since junior high, high school, whatever, then
there's a lot
that's,
of
you know,
culture.
you're
Whenever
gonna
I hear somebody
identify
talk
a
about
bit more with
millennials-
some of the Gen Z stereotypes.
Whenever I hear a lot of people talk about, like, millennials, it's usually, like, the older millennials, like my older brothers.
Yeah, see, like,
Where it's
there's
like,
a little bit of a,
this, and this. I'm like, no, I didn't.
like, boomers complain about millennials and frame it as pretty much millennials are children. So they lump, like, Gen Z and millennials together. If
Yes.
Gen Z is complaining about millennials, it's about the older millennials and grouping them all as like, shouldn't you have a house by now? Go tuck in your kids to bed. And it's like, I am not old enough, I think, to have kids to tuck into bed. Granted,
Practically
some
not.
people my age do have kids and are perhaps tucking them into bed, but even then they're like mostly relatively young children.
Yeah, I was about to say, I went on Facebook earlier today.
I
and
mean,
some guy
excepting
tweeted,
like very younger parent types, which I think is a lot of those cases.
when I went on Facebook earlier, like, somebody I graduated was like, oh, here's the date for the second kid. I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
but I think, so when Gen Z seems to complain about millennials, it's like older millennials more specifically. I'm like, I have nothing wrong with Gen Z, and I would actually like to be considered a Zillennial, honorary Gen Z if I can.
One of my
please.
friends, legitimately, until, like, late last year, thought I was Gen Z because of just how it happened. Cause she was like, yeah, you're like my age, right? I'm like 3-4 years older than you.
And I'm a couple years older than you. And I think Joe is a couple years older than me. I'm,
Yeah.
like, generation lines are always fuzzy.
Yes.
Everyone here is Gen Z, regardless of age.
Yes.
Aw, thanks.
Yeah.
Yay.
Good times.
I mean, I feel like, I don't know, there was a whole, like, drama for a couple weeks, I think, where Gen Z was, like, really slamming millennials, and millennials went, wait, we thought you were on our side, oh no!
I find nothing wrong with Gen Z. Like,
Yeah, I think, I do think millennials got a little bit of a shit end of a stick that we got shit on from all sides a bit.
oh yeah. Oh, there are times where we got dunked on a lot for no good reason. But
Although if they start making headlines of like, are millennials killing the police industry? Good!
well, we got like what? We were killing diamonds. We were killing.
Cereal. Here, let's just
Cereal.
pull up. I'm gonna just do a random search of millennials killing blank industry. Alright. 14 industries experts say the millennial age group is killing. Let's go.
Sometimes it was teasing. Sometimes it was like because millennials aren't buying said products because we're not using them. We are legitimately destroying, like, we are harming those industries from keeping from flourishing.
Cereal. The breakfast food that's too inconvenient for millennials may actually just be too sugary.
See, I don't eat breakfast.
Same! Casual dining. Millennials eat out more than any other generation. They just don't want to sit in booths. Casual
See,
dining chains such as Ruby Tuesday, Olive Garden, and Applebee's saw explosive growth throughout the 1980s and 90s as a booming economy gave suburban families more discretionary income. Then millennials came along and changed the rules, refusing to pony up for the experience of enjoying a booth at one of these restaurants, or at least that's what the media says.
Personally, hey, I don't mind, like, eating in the restaurant when there's not a pandemic.
Well, they're talking specifically of, like, Applebee's, Olive Garden, Ruby Tuesday and stuff, and I don't mind those places, but they're certainly not, like, my favorites either. It's very much like, oh, if it's convenient and I happen to be passing by while hungry.
I've gone quite a few times to Applebee's just to drink.
I mean, like, I mostly... The way I look at it, honestly, is kind of that those are restaurants that, like, I went to with my family sometimes. And so in my mind, it's like a family thing. And so I don't really... Like, I'm not gonna go there for fun for me.
Also that, it's hard to dine out when I just want to sit on the floor with my phone and computer. Also just that, it's so much comfier just to be at home and like...
Sometimes I just want to sit at home and like dine at home. Honestly, like if I'm gonna be eating out and like dining out at a place, I kind of more want it to be maybe a local place or something. Rather than, rather eat and support local. Because, I mean, especially with the pandemic right now, anytime I'm getting, like, delivery or takeout or whatever, I'm trying to stick specifically to, like, the local businesses. Because they need it a lot more.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So I'll go to, like, the local Hawaiian place or the local Korean place or something. Also, that is that Ruby Tuesday, Olive Garden, Applebee's, and the ones that they name specifically are these very, like, American ones. And I'm like, I don't always want the white people food. I mean, it's not, like, I don't dislike it, right? I like those foods. I'm not, like, regularly going to Applebee's because why?
Yeah.
I can go to the Korean restaurant and have, like, semi-legit Korean food. I can get, like, real Chinese food or something. Or the shitty Americanized stuff, but, like, coming from a local business and not Panda Express.
I've never actually eaten at Panda Express.
It's fine. It's like... oddly addicting in a way. Much like I keep saying about the pizza bagels.
I still haven't had pizza bagels.
Well, fucking tell your roommate to go get them. I don't know.
No,
Keep
I'll
telling
probably
me
have
that.
to order them myself.
But yeah, like, just... I'd rather have not the standard, like, American restaurant food, because it's more interesting to me to keep going to, like, different restaurants or something. So yeah, maybe I helped contribute to the death of Ruby Tuesday and Olive Garden and Applebee's.
Like I said, I think the last time I seriously went to Applebee's was because my buddy's like, hey, let's go drinking. And Applebee's was honestly one of the closest that was convenient.
Let's see, what else are we killing? Luxury goods. Millennials like luxury, but they rent more and buy less. It's one of the most widespread and persistent truths about the millennial generation. Millennials care about experiences instead of things, so they're not buying sports cars and luxury watches. I'm like, maybe that's because millennials can't afford luxury goods.
I was about to say, if we don't have the money to buy sports cars.
Even if we do, it's always framed as such like an aspirational thing that most of us are like, even if I have the money, do I want to risk spending the money on this sports car, or do I want to try to save it in case of an emergency like a global fucking pandemic?
Well, you know, all of it's going to your student debts.
Yeah, I'm like, I mean, I do think that we might sort of also really value, like, experiences more, but also it's like more than a quarter of millennials in the United States reported in a 2017 Deloitte survey that they had not made a luxury purchase over the year. And it's just like, I can't afford them? Am I supposed to buy a sports car or luxury watch every year? Hold on.
I wonder why we don't buy word I don't use that is crapper stuff.
Shit.
I wonder why we can't afford things when we're not getting paid well, and we have so much debt.
It's like, it's not that millennials don't like luxury, it's that we can't fucking afford it.
because rent is too high, we have too much we have to buy at times.
Let's see. Millennials are supposedly cutting cable TV. Millennials are cutting the cord, but Gen X is more pro-streaming than any other generation.
Because, like, at least for me, I'm like, plus we get... Yeah, exactly. When we do spend our money, we get dunked on for spending frivolously.
Oh no, they bought avocado toast. This is why you can't afford a house.
Why are you buying such expensive phones if you can't afford anything?
Yep.
I mean, and I was like, for cable TV, for me, like, anything I care to watch, it's gonna be on a streaming service eventually. Why do I need to watch it immediately?
Also,
like,
the number of... I mean, it's evolution. It's an evolution of the industry. And, like, I'm not sorry that you didn't bother evolving until you were forced to. But...
I remember I had somebody being like, but what about these industries? Like, they're gonna get hurt. I'm like, well, if they can't survive, then that's their fault.
Look, it's not on the consumers to keep the industries alive. It's on the industries to entice the consumers. Isn't that the entire point? Like,
apparently not.
If you don't have an audience for your industry, it's not the audience's fault. It's the industry's fault for not, like, providing what the consumers want. I thought that was a pro-capitalism thing.
Yeah, technology is what we decide to invest in. If we're not deciding to invest in cable, then...
I mean, honestly, like... Damn lost generation causing horses to lose their jobs by buying the newfangled automobiles.
Yes! Exactly!
Lost generation killed the horse industry. I mean, that's the thing. Like, oh no, we killed the cable industry. It's like, well, I mean, even setting aside, like, oh, whatever show you want to watch on TV is eventually going to come to a that streaming service. Like, if I have to watch it on TV, I have to personally be there with the TV on at the specific time that they have decided.
Yeah.
And then I have to sit through their ads.
And then you have to sit through their ads. Yep. Capitalism made us this way. Oh, yeah.
Technology, I was saying it earlier today, but technology is gonna win by convenience. Technology is gonna take over the world by convenience. Okay, let's see. What else have we killed? Gyms. That's... Solo exercises out and group classes are in for the lonely generation. I swear to God, they keep thinking that young people are like the lonely generation because they're always online. It's like, what do you think we're doing online? We're chatting with our friends.
As we said earlier, friends. We were saying how much we miss Magic and Joe and all of them when they're not here. Like...
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop going through that article.
Well, that's the same thing of like, people are like, oh, don't you have any friends? I'm like, yeah, I have a bunch of friends. It's just,
yeah, I
met them online. It's not somebody I meet in person.
I mean, all of the friends that you've mentioned talking to today, including me, before the stream,
I can't, like,
are people that you knew from in person, but you talk to us online. Especially because people have moved away.
Because you guys are all so far away now.
People have moved away, or you've moved away.
Yeah. So instead of writing letters and hoping for the now dying USPS to get it to them...
Okay, maybe we should be doing that to save USPS.
We'll save them. I thought that was more for the challenge, though. Order to chaos, developing mastery over the game, and so on. Which is fun for me. Fun is a highly variable concept from person to person. Yes!
This is why I love Gavin.
Time to invest in the messenger hawk.
It's really funny because my roommate has been watching Avatar, and I've been like, okay, fine, I'll watch it in the background because I didn't really want to watch it personally, but I'm not gonna object to it being on.
Oh, they're
so
hawks. They're hawk buddies.
Yeah, so we just got to the episode yesterday with Hockey.
Hockey, they're hawk buddies.
Hockey.
Oh man, I have started to rewatch it. I'm still in the first season, and I am so glad I'm rewatching it.
Like, I admit, it's pretty good. I keep hearing about the fandom shit and drama and stuff going on around it.
Like, watching the show, it's a good show.
Oh, I keep hearing about it from my roommate, who is seeing a lot more of it because, I mean, it's not really on my feeds for stuff. But...
Yeah, I do my best to try to stay away from all that.
Fandom was a mistake. Is the essence of it.
Like, the one fandom that I would probably be the closest to...
Kingdom Hearts.
...is kind of the worst, and has been for the past year or so.
Oh?
Oh, especially after Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, it's been a lot of people being like, Kingdom Hearts 3 is trash because it's not 2 final mix. Kingdom Hearts 3 is okay.
I promise you that's not the worst fandom out there.
No, I didn't say it's the worst, but it's been bad.
Okay, but apparently half the drama in the Avatar fandom is because people don't like Katara, and it boils down to she's a dark woman.
You cut out.
It boils down to she's a dark female character. People hate Zutara because blah blah blah, but then apparently it's a lot of Katara haters in the Zuko Katara hate.
I've never heard that.
Apparently that's the thing. I don't know. I'm hearing all of this secondhand and from an obviously biased source because my roommate does ship Zutara. But like, apparently a lot of it is like, it's bad because it's you're supporting like a relationship between the colonizer and the colonized, but then the same people turn around and ship Zuko Sokka, which has been a growing ship recently.
Has it?
Apparently, I mean things have
they
changed and gay ships are more sort of generally acceptable now, I guess.
They are really good friends.
It's a whole ship war between Aang Katara and Zuko Katara, and I've watched, I'm like, oh, I see why my roommate is like, that's stupid. Why is it Aang Katara?
Because main character.
That is literally basically what the creators apparently said.
Yeah, it was because main character.
I just watched for Toph. Yeah!
Toph is amazing.
She's great.
I love her. She's also good in Korra. In Korra, she's great.
Oh, I heard she's a cop in Korra, and that a lot of the characterizations in Korra are really weird of the old characters.
No, Toph is like 80 or 90 at that point. She's just retired and like lives by herself and was just like, why
okay, but I heard she became a cop. And I heard that they made Aang a bad dad who neglects 2 of his 3 children for not being airbenders.
Kind of. It's weird.
This is all what I'm hearing from my roommate, is just that in Korra...
We don't talk about...
Cough. Yeah, all I know about Korra, because this is my first time watching any kind of Avatar stuff, it's only in the background, but like enough that I'm sort of getting it. And we just hit the beginning of Zuko joining them.
Okay.
In his redemption arc.
Yes.
He's just finally they're like, okay, We still kind of don't trust you, but fine, you can join us. So that's where I am, and everything else, like, after that is only what I've heard from my roommate, because I don't really, like, look at the fandom discussion either, of course, because I haven't watched, really. But she was telling me basically how Korra is good if you ignore the characterizations of all of the old characters.
I liked old Toph, and that's fair. Old Toph is just Toph.
I don't know. All I know is that she apparently becomes a cop, and that makes very little sense to me so far. At all. Seeing as she's the most anti-authority, anti-rules. She's the most
deal with it.
Chaotic energy.
Oh, such a chaotic energy, it's great.
That Sokka is just kind of, I don't know what happens to him.
He becomes a leader, and then
Katara basically just follows Aang around as the wife. Which made no sense to me. And that Zuko and Mei become the canon couple, even though they don't. That seems super unhealthy so far.
I forgot if that was canon. I don't remember. That might.
No, it's apparently canon, and it's apparently a thing in the comics too, that they just keep breaking up and getting back together and breaking up and getting back together.
I've never touched the comics, so whatever is.
Apparently the comics are a mess.
Oh no, the comics are flipping mess. Yeah.
And apparently one of the reasons for the ship wars being so intense for Avatar is that it went all the way up to the writer's room. And that the voice actors for Katara and Zuko both apparently ship Zutara.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, that's a whole thing. I'm hearing about it all secondhand. So I'm like, okay.
I just watched it when it came out when I was a wee child.
I have never watched it until now. So all of what I'm hearing and all of everything I'm just learning about now. And I'm just like, okay.
Anyway, I should read this line.
Yes, you should.
For example, undoubtedly Naomi is going to have considerable fun restoring that TMNT trademark back to its former glory, precisely because it is so mutilated. The Funplex provides fun in any form the visitor requires. That's my endgame, the goal I reach for. Or is there going to be a Thanos snap and half the arcade games go missing?
No, Gavin is doing the sorting before they get to the arcade. Although in this case, Gavin would be Thanos.
Snap!
He's just snapping his fingers at the auction, not at the arcade.
The tricky part I've found is balancing conflicting fun, ensuring as many dreams are realized as possible, despite reality being rather harsh about it all. We'll need to watch our budget today if we're going to optimize that fun. You understand? I guess. Being a pool is fun for you. I suppose it is at that.
Revel in the splendor.
Next, a rare find indeed. What would surely be the jewel of any collector's treasure trove, provided they are discerning collectors who appreciate such splendors. We would spend so long on that one section. And the next game is a black and white driving game from 1970X.
Like we said, we might tangent a lot.
I give you Death Race trademark. Inspired by the movie of the same name and decorated with skulls, it sparked controversy nationwide.
Seriously?
That relic is seriously on Naomi's must-have list. Absolutely not. Not only is it an ancient artifact of a bygone age, rather not have angry parents smack that little Timmy ran people over in a video game. They're gremlins, not humans. Very, very blurry little white blobs of gremlins. Doesn't matter, it won't earn, and earning is critical for a small arcade such as ours. Fun! Hey, you always complain about how many old games we have. Let's lean into that and open a museum of arcade excellence!
I mean, gremlins shouldn't be run over either. Yeah, gremlin rights!
You charge admission instead of tokens. Then earnings are relevant. I'd like little placards and stuff. I'll make little placards and stuff. You are kidding, right? Well, I was at first. But actually, that's sounding like a really cool idea. I am not upending our entire business model because Naomi wants a little kitschy relic of the 70Xs. Gadzooks, what a find! I bid $200!
$300.
No, $500!
5! We have 5! Do we have any numbers above that? No?
Sold.
Sold!
Yeehaw! This is for the best. Trust me. And that's everything on our list. Well, the must-haves and a few of the would-be nices. Now to sit and wait while Hamza grinds his way through the rest of the stock. We can't start moving games out until the auction's complete.
Good. Gavin seems to be pleased with how things are going. I can almost see the hints of a suggestion of the possibility of a smile.
Schmear! I have to say, Spunk, I'm glad for your support today, which is honestly surprising, as ordinarily I'm perfectly happy to be working alone. Yeah, lonely! Sticking with me through the Den of Vipers and the auction itself. You've shown character. Don't think I haven't noticed. No!
Just doing my job. This time.
Yeah! Hey.
This time.
So-
And for a while.
And for a while.
Seeing as he's last.
Hey, I'm just glad to support the complex in any way I can. I suppose you've met the letter of the law, but I'd argue you've done more than that. Even being here now, instead of Ashley, is something. Anyway, good work. Naomi's not replying to texts. Can you go find her? I'm sure she's around here somewhere. Let her know what we bought. Oh no, is she trapped?
No,
Sure
we're
thing.
probably still gonna get trapped, but on our way to find her, I guess. So basically what you had said.
Yeah, what I'd figure.
Leaving the excitable auction master and his compatriots behind, they started wandering through the maze-like arcade of Donna Wood's private collection.
Naomi? Naomi, where the heck are you?
Dark and quiet back here. Where could Naomi be? It's not like it's an infinite plane of games. There's only so many places she could hide.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't she be so happy if she was on an infinite plane of games?
And as I walk by a game, the screen lights up. I freeze in my tracks as my hand accidentally brushes past the glowing joystick. It seems familiar, like from something from a story I heard once, except we skipped past it.
Play the game, play the game, play the
Hands
game.
wrap around the stick, and my finger touches the skip button. Shit, was I Polybius? I think I was Polybius.
I think that was you.
Harpy used yandere. It's super terrifying.
Ow! Juniper, stop it, please.
I had that job opportunity from you for your own good. How dare you question me? I know what's best for you. I'll hurt you and tear you down day after day until you realize you need me. I'm the only one who can help you. The game. I have to win the game. I get this feeling that if I don't win, I'll never get out of here. Something's wrong. I know Juniper is not a control freak. This isn't like her. Current health, 100%. Action.
Murder!
Are we attacking her?
No. Well, would that work?
I don't think so. But we can quick save if you want.
What happens if we summon a cleric? I summon forth a cleric! Okay!
Gavin is a cleric! Wait, I thought he was a wizard.
Pinball cleric, ba 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 da da. Pinball cleric, ba 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 ba.
New theme song for Gavin. It sounds like a great way to get around the trademark.
Exactly. What foolishness is this? Simple rational thinking clearly shows that your roommate isn't some scheming, conniving dominatrix. I reject these lies and substitute the truth.
Cleric used rationality. It's super optimized. No! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Spunk. I don't want to control you or make you feel dependent. You have your own life to lead and your own decisions to make, and I should support that. I just wanted to help you smile again. I made a mistake keeping the truth from you. I'm so sorry.
Juniper, it's okay. I'm still smiling.
Is this a smile? I don't think it looks like one.
Don't judge! Everyone smiles in their own way.
You should smile more.
Don't remind me I get told that quite frequently.
Think you get told that more than I do. Or if I get told that more, probably I have my headphones in so I don't hear them.
At least I am not told that I am prettier when I smile more. Millennials killing the smiling industry!
No, just women and Sharky.
I mean... I'm going to make this work. It's hard work, but I'm going to make my dream come true.
Good. I'm so glad to hear it. I need to forgive her. Everybody makes mistakes.
Look,
Okay.
if millennials can kill the smiling industry, then whatever.
Then we're left with the Rage Against the Machine industry! Yeah!
Rage against everything?
Rage Against the Machine.
Man, I need to listen to their music more.
The machine being Paul Ryan.
You mean all of the government?
Okay, but Paul Ryan is the one who's like, yeah, Rage Against the Machine is my favorite band! And Rage is just like, you're
You
the
are the
machine
machine.
that we're raging against. You're the definition of the machine we're raging against. What? Do you listen to us? What?
I have a song that I sometimes get stuck in my head that's called Feed the Machine.
There was also Tom Morello responding to the one dude that was like,
Yes!
I liked it better when your music was not so political. And he's like, where? Please, point it to me so I can remove it from my catalog.
Oh, removing all my songs? Thank you. I'll remove all of them immediately.
What? No, removing the ones that aren't political.
All of them. They just listen to the intro guitar riff. The intro guitar riffs are pretty good. Read the line.
Okay, I can do this. I can handle this. Level 02. the shade. Round, start!
Uh-oh. It's gonna throw some shade. This is all your fault.
Nope, I officially can't handle this.
The pizza bagels, the debt, the rent payments, all of it piling up, mounting up, because you are a failure. And will always be a failure.
Oh, speaking of people being stupid about that stuff, though, there's this band called Anti-Flag. I was supposed to see them back in May before all the concerts got canceled. And, you know, their name is Anti-Flag.
Yes.
And they posted, like, a Fuck the 4th thing, of, like, the flag being upside down or something, for 4th of July. And someone was like, oh, you're being anti-American, this is disrespectful to the flag. And it's like, dude, just look at their name again.
That named anti-flag is being anti-flag. What
Shocked
a shocker!
Pikachu face.
Shocked Pikachu face.
Ah, Pika.
Pika!
Pika.
Pika Pee. The family curse, the tears and the sorrow, moving from town to town, barely getting by, settling for what you can get. That's who you are. Forever. It's never going to change. The arcade shop, it'll collapse. It's already not enough to turn back the tide. Inevitably, the arcade will close, bought out by Konami, and you'll be jobless, homeless, ruined, just like you deserve to be.
Shade used depression. It's super unfortunate.
You were better off not caring, not feeling anything. Go with the flow like Ro. Accept your fate. Fall away. Knowing you never really had any other option. You can't even mount an effect because I'm you. Okay there, Persona. And you know I'm right. You know you're right. We'll never be happy.
I can't do this. Current health, 100%. Action? Summon attack!
Summon attack! Is it Percy?
We're just gonna summon every time. I'm half expecting Ashley.
Ooh. I can't do this. I can't do this! Not by myself. And I won't be ashamed to ask for help. I summon a guardian in defense mode.
It is Ashley!
Wow, that's a lousy story. Let me try telling a new one. A depressed person walked into an arcade looking for direction in life. There, they find an eternal optimist in a flamingo costume. Together, they beat the evil monster in their heart and lived happily ever after. Canned laughter, freeze frame, roll credits.
Guardian used dream. It's super aspirational.
But you deserve... That doesn't have to be me. I can decide who I want to be. And with everyone standing behind me, I know that if I should fall, someone will catch me.
Prepare for final boss. Good. I'm ready. And I'm definitely ready to get out of here. Level 03. The Lost Soul. Round, start! I'm gonna skip this one.
Quirky.
Aren't you glad that after last time with the utter dearth of quirky answers, you finally got to make me do all the quirkies?
Quirky. Quirky! Quirky!
Sharky, Sharky, Sharky.
Sharky, the goldfish.
Was jolly, quirky soul.
Summoning a tank is always my choice. See, I can't summon a tank because usually in games I am the tank.
So you are Ashley.
Do you remember that one story, the one time I told you I was playing a World of Final Fantasy? I'm like, I saw this like huge scary boss, and then I just ran at it.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then I killed it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Something hits me, I hit it back.
Except in real life.
In real life, if somebody hits me, I'll just take the hits, that's fine.
Maybe you should hit back in real life a bit more.
It takes a lot of effort.
Anyway.
Nico's Palace thinks they're big time, huh? Wait till they get a load of Spunk's Palace!
Alright, that's what we're naming it this time.
It has to be Spunk's, no, it has to be S''Punk's Palace?
It'll be Spunk's Palace without the apostrophe.
Since Flower was like, apostrophe.
Flower was so upset with us for Dave and, or Discomfort and Burger apostrophe S.
We could have had Spank's Palace?
We can have Spank's Palace next time.
Nothing will be as good as Discomfort and Burger apostrophe S.
Flower was so upset with us. You monsters, I missed one stream and on a road to hell.
I was gone one time! Your cave could be so much more. I could lead the way, go above and beyond just doing what I'm told. I could champion the cause of the Funplex. That's my dream. I want to end the family curse to find both success and happiness. And when the Funplex is finally the roaring success it deserves to be, next time, Magic, next time. Are we gonna run away?
Don't think we can run away.
Okay, I guess we're gonna rescue the rescue.
This is risky as hell, but nobody deserves to be trapped inside a video game forever.
They hated me.
Kindly a solo this time.
Ha 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 ha.
There we go.
You're just gonna hate.
Okay, there, Taylor Swift.
That's what we did last time. Also, was that a Taylor Swift song?
Yeah.
Okay, so they didn't buy the album, they just skipped it.
Such fun.
Oh wait, we have to do the
I suppose.
important part.
I think the
Well,
what important part? Wait, where are your pants?
Greetings.
yes, that part.
Not important right now! You need to put on a game called Polybius, so we can destroy it before it hurts anyone else. What? Look, it's a long story, we may not have much time, so... If you wanted that game, whatever it is, you should have put it on the wish list. They're bidding on it now. What?
And we're skipping this part. All sales are final. This one in particular is extremely final. Hamza does not seek to cross federal authorities. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should let this one go too. And honestly, the sooner I forget about it, the better. Especially moving on. Oh, there we go.
I feel the need to emphasize that you aren't wearing any pants. Yeah, my phone caught on fire while it was in my pocket.
Yes, the pantsless part is the most important part of this entire chapter.
See, this is why I don't like smartphones. They're privacy invasive, overly expensive, and occasionally combustible grenades.
An unfortunate incident, indeed. But as a hospitable host, my course is clear. Hamza shall provide you with his pants! See? The most important part!
That is extremely not necessary.
Fortunately, rather than whipping off his trousers right there and then, Hamza summons one of his helpers with a clap, who provides a spare pair.
Not a gentleman providing you with his own pants. Why do you just have pants on demand?
In my line of work, one must be prepared for all eventualities.
Peeing yourself?
Now, in apology for being unable to provide you with the game you sought, perhaps Hamza can offer you something special in recompense. My friends, the final 3 games for auction. All rare, all special, all highly sought after by collectors and operators alike. Only a few prototypes were ever made, released to test markets. None of them made it to mass production. What you are about to see are rare gems of arcade history. Spunk Cranklebottom, you may make a priority bid on any of these games of your choosing. A glance at Gavin, who's shaking his head lightly, confirms we are officially out of bidding power. Not that I really care. I can't think of any obscure games I'd really want to add to the Funplex, but better to accept Hamza's apology and take a gander at them.
Sure, let's see them.
And with a click of a slide, I see...
Behold!
What are we doing this time?
The meltdown of the zombie party?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, actually. I'm again leaving my favorite for last, I think.
No, I think Gavin was Zombie Meltdown.
Hmm?
Oh, do you like Phase Invaders? Phrase Invaders?
Yes. I just like typing games and word games.
Okay, but like also Dragons?
Yeah. I think as far as who suits who the best, or who suits whom the best, this one is the most cosplayable for Ashley, probably. This one is Gavin's preference. This one's Naomi's preference.
Yeah.
And the rest I don't know. Percy doesn't give a shit because he's busy playing Moopy.
Exactly.
Same for Queen Bee and Teo in their respective games.
Yeah.
So this, actually of the employees, this is probably also the most Ashley, perhaps. But anyway, we should move through all of the things so we can do all the unlockables.
E.
Behold! Phrase Invaders, Wyvern Keep, and Zombie Meltdown. All in mint condition. All 3 are sought after endlessly by collectors, and now you can bid on. Phrase Invaders, a unique typing-based game from the land of the rising sun. Skip, 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 skip.
Such fire!
Every summer, we'd go to the beach. And there was this arcade with this one game I fell completely in love with. A game no one had even heard of before. Yes, I remember now.
Hamza, I've come to bargain.
Such fire!
Oh, I see fire in your eyes, Spunk Cranklebottom. Most impressive. Speak your desires for all to hear. the game I remember so fondly was...
Pew pew zombies!
Of course. How could I have forgotten? I was clumsy with the plastic gun at first, but after countless tokens sunk into the game, I became a crack shot. Soon enough, I'd become a bad enough dude to save the president. I could clear the whole game on a single token.
Ah yes, Spunk was a bad enough dude.
Wait, but Spunk is a they. Oh no! Our gender neutrality! Those are good years. Good memories before the sorrows drowned them out.
I wish to make a bid for a zombie meltdown. A solid title and a solid choice.
Ew. Well, okay, but I guess it doesn't matter. We can't afford such a rare and valuable game. Interesting. I can see the passion you have for this game, my friend. But the world demands its toll.
Notice?
What will you bid to obtain the game of your dreams, I wonder? Consider this the final lesson of Hamza. What will you trade to realize your ambitions? What do you hold in equal value to them?
A joke!
Show Hamza what you have on offer, my friend. Show him the value you hold within your spirit, and perhaps fortune will smile upon you this day, rather than cursing your name. Alternative bids. I remember Gavin mentioning that Hamza would accept things other than money if they tickled his fancy. I have one shot at this. I can't half-ass it. He's an emotional guy and expects an emotional response.
Hey, listen.
Spunk, I'm over here now. Why is my phone calling out to you exactly? And that doesn't sound like my Iris. Now, seriously? Hamza, hold that thought. Gavin, can I borrow your phone for a second?
Perhaps too confused to offer resistance, Gavin passes me his phone. I turn my back and begin a heated exchange of whispers.
Thanks for saving me by burning my pants, but this is not a good time, Iris. It's important. My emotional tension detection routines indicated that this is an intense identity situation. My programmers wanted to fit in an R, but you know this rest. Since you need to be super convincing, you'll only be able to respond in a way that matches one of your top 2 identity traits. Excluding, basically. Fortunately, I've been tracking your personality all this time, so I can advise you as to what responses will and won't work. Ready? Let's do this!
Well, that certainly was a whole lot of words to tell me what I already knew. That I'd only be able to convince Hamza if I was true to myself. Let's do this.
I offer you a joke! I already said that.
Interesting. Continue!
What do you call an arcade game that involves you hitting avocados with a hammer?
I can already guess this punchline. Oh, no.
I don't know the punchline.
I can guess. Hamza does not know. What do you call an arcade game that involves you hitting avocados with a hammer? Okay. Let me try to guide you to what the answer is. Or do you want to just read it?
I just want to read it because I legitimately am like... Oh, I love it, and also sigh.
This is exactly what I knew this would be, and it's so
Guacamole.
bad. It might be just guacamole
Guacamole, yeah.
for whack-a-mole.
Guac, 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 dot, 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 dot.
Dot, dot, dot. I will let Hamza laugh for me.
Man, the way the music just stops after that joke, I can't
Pretty
hear the
much.
music. I can't hear the music, so if it stopped, that is amazing.
Everyone's just like, okay. But now Hamza's
Okay.
laughing and the music's back.
Okay there, Kate. better
I
dead
accept
than
your
red.
offer. The game is yours.
You have got to be kidding me.
We
Hey,
are,
kitties.
I guess. I thought it was funny.
Why didn't you laugh?
Hmm?
She thought it was funny. Why didn't she laugh?
I did it. I actually own a copy of Zombie Meltdown. Every kid dreams of owning their favorite arcade game, and every kid thinks that dream will never come to pass. Owning an arcade game? Only the ultra rich can do that. Or the ultra funny. Or ultra really bad jokes funny.
Hey.
That was really bad. Come on.
Okay, just because it was bad doesn't mean it was not funny.
But I did it. It belongs to me and the Funplex. And this is just the beginning. I want to make salsa for the tortilla chips I have, though.
Did you ever make tacos?
I mean, I made tacos for a work cooking class fun thing. Like a week and a half ago-ish.
Mm.
They were good tacos. I learned some stuff. I learned that chipotle and adobo cans are a fantastic ingredient that I have never utilized until now, and
Say
now I
that
need to get more of
again?
them. It was dad joke approved.
Exactly.
No, I was saying canned chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. Really good.
Did you say adobe sauce?
Adobo.
What is that?
I don't think I'm going to explain it to you on here. I don't think you care enough, honestly, to hear the full explanation. All you need to know is it's chipotle peppers that are really smoky.
Okay.
It's spicy and smoky, and it makes things really good. And this is
It's
just the
fair.
beginning. But for now, better to focus on the present. With the auction wrapping up, the Funplex team works to move our purchases out to the van and attached trailer. Fortunately, the rain stopped, making the labor a wee bit easier. Soon enough, we're back in the van and on the road to home.
Look, that joke was only as bad as all the jokes I've made throughout this entire stream. And there's the Scooby Gang ready to do their next mystery.
In the mystery van.
In the mystery machine. It's the mystery machine.
Mystery machine. Sorry, it's been a while.
Clearly, you're the life of the party, you goofy goof. Also, you scored 8,500 points. Everybody likes points. Today's pizza fact is, of the 31,386 pizza places in the States, roughly 83% offer delivery, 91% offer takeout, and 51% offer dine-in service. Not right now because of a pandemic going on, but at one point in time, 51% did.
As of last year, but this joke, pizza fact, quickly aged itself. Tragically.
Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 3?
Save, and I think we'll be done for the day.
Yes, because it's been 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we were saying this might be a short one, and then we tangented a lot.
And
And then it
then
didn't
we
end up
got-
being a short one.
We tangent like we don't tangent before. Actually, like we always tangent.
Like, we tangent constantly, actually. But it
I
was
think
nice
so.
having Joe and Magic here for the tangents.
And it was nice having Ro for the bit that Ro was talking, and if
Yeah.
Ro was maybe lurking. We don't know. And
Yeah.
if Pixelated Platypus was here, or still here,
Who knows? Maybe, maybe not.
anyone who joined, thank you for watching. It's always
Anyone
a
who
pleasure.
joins, you're always welcome.
Exactly.
all our
You're welcome
viewers.
to talk or lurk or whatever. Maybe you just laugh at the bad jokes.
Or roll your eyes at us. Although,
Hey,
Hmm?
Pinball Cleric. We will be back Wednesday?
we should be.
Yeah, Wednesday for more this.
Short of any disasters. For chapter
I mean-
3, take it to the max.
I mean, my life.
Oh
is
god, what are we
walking-
gonna name that this time? We'll figure that out.
Spunkapalooza?
Huh?
Spunkapalooza.
We'll figure it out next time.
Thanks for joining.
Thanks everyone, bye.
Bye.